to Tahoe Show TV. My name is Chris Minnis, and I'm here today with Curt Higgins and Danny Boris. You guys, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Good to have you guys here. So there's a little bit of background to why you're here. Curt actually won the men's middleweight.
Men's middleweight open class and men's masters last year.
That was at last year's Tahoe Show.
Yes.
And this is going to be your first time at the Tahoe Show, right, Danny?
Yes, first time at the Tahoe Show, third time competing, correct?
Outstanding. How have you done in the past?
I did the Sacramento one. I placed second. And then I did the Contra Costa one, which was a really pretty big one. And I placed fourth for that one over there.
Great. And you're a teen bodybuilder.
Correct.
So, Curt, you've got some interesting stories, starting with an accident, a broken back. Let's start there.
In 1996, I was unfortunate to break my neck, broke 4 vertebrae, had some surgeries. It took about 3 years to recover, but fortunately was able to get back into the gym off and on training. And recently, after the Tahoe Show, I had to have some minor back surgery. I have a couple herniated discs in my lower cervical. So been battling through it, but seem to find my way back into the gym.
It's amazing that you had those injuries. I hate being out of the gym for 2 weeks, and you had to be obviously out for several months or years.
Correct.
But you've still come back. You won the Tahoe Show. You've won other shows, correct?
Five in the last 4 years with the help of Greg Atoyan, my trainer.
So really, there's just no excuses. No. This guy has a broken back, broken neck. There he is winning shows.
Very fortunate.
So through your process, it seemed like last year you started taking on some of these teens.
Yeah, I took on 12 teens last year and have about 10 or 12 this year that we're working with. And Danny's been one of my star pupils. It's a group called Alpha Bodz is what we name it.
Danny, so how were you doing before you met Curt? And tell us a little bit about your training.
So actually, before I met Curt, I was always into working out. Never knew anything about diet, never knew anything about supplement-wise, nothing like that. So I kind of was just kind of like a chicken out there with my head cut off. And then Curt introduced me to him, and ever since then, it's just a learning process. He helped me out with my diet, competing-wise, working out-wise. I came a long way. Been competing now for about a year now, and to be honest, without his help and stuff, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
That's awesome. You're doing a huge service. We ended up having one of the biggest teen categories we've ever seen at a amateur show before. I think we had 8 or so teens, and it looks like this year, thanks to you, we may have a couple even more than that. A lot of shows you only have 1 or 2. So
I think we're going to have a pretty good turnout again, and I think you guys are going to be very surprised with what you see. Not too many 19-year-olds.
It's the biggest 18-year-old I think I've ever seen. How much do you weigh right now?
I'm actually cutting right now, but I'm at 200 right now. 200, but I was at 210 about 2 weeks ago. So
wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut some weight though.
What's your weight going to be on stage, you think?
I'm not 100% sure yet. We're still kind of.
What do you say, Coach?
We're not going to worry about that right now. But if I had to predict,
right?
yeah, if I had to predict, I'd say the low 180s.
Awesome, awesome. And so, why did you guys choose the Tahoe Show?
Oh, I can start with that. Last year, it was simply the promoters working with yourself, and when Josh was going to be a poser, and Greg Atoyan and Bill Canberra just being figureheads in the community for bodybuilding. And then the event, when we got there, my family, my friends, everybody had such a great time. Myself, it wasn't like competing at some of the other shows where we were just run through like cattle. We actually had a really good time, and so there's been a buzz generated, and as such, very, very seldom do you see maybe 1 or 2 people that want to do a bodybuilding show or say they're going to out of a gym, and I think we have 15 out of our gym now that's wanting to. So
from Marysville, right?
From Marysville, Utah City.
Yeah, wow.
So I think just because it's such a good time, it's in Lake Tahoe, the people that are promoting it are making it fun. There's gifts, there's prizes, there's involvement from the crowd. The family members, when they speak and they have a good time like that, it sells itself. So I think it's the show to be at, in my opinion.
It's great to hear. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And thanks for coming today. My name's Chris Minnis. I'm here with Curt and Danny. We're going to be at the Tahoe Show. We'll see you August 25th, and you can see more of these episodes on Tahoe Show TV at www.tahoeshow.com.